What's good, everyone? This is Artists of Truth, and welcome to my vlog entry. So, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share, and like the content. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. And to all of my new subscribers, I would like to say, first and foremost, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. I will do my very, very best to remain as emotionless and be willing to provide solutions to different situations. So, you already know what I'm coming back to. I wanted to touch on the whole Jonathan Petland, this dog, this little pig out in Columbia, South Carolina, that felt the need to question and infringe on on a melanated brother's position and who he is and where he lives, has now, I guess, been arrested and charged with assault. But moreover, you know, he had he had some black folks outside of his house. Now, I get it. I do. I understand why, you know, my people are frustrated. And that they should be. And that they should be. Let, let these idiots know exactly how you feel and what you're thinking. Don't express it, but communicate your level of frustration. But also put emphasis on it that if we come back, you never know what may happen. Your shit might be burnt down. But in any case, I want to lean over to the black folks. So, a sister of mine, Megan, pointed this out. And she came under some heavy scrutiny for saying what she was saying. But then I totally agreed. I totally agreed with her. And her question is, and you can see the video because it's in the comment section. So, uh, she basically asked, "Hey, do you keep this same energy when one of our own sisters or one of our own members in our own community takes someone's life or causes harm or threatens them? Like, do you have that same energy to where you're going out in front of their house and you're protesting on behalf of the victim? Are you actually going out protesting saying, no, if we're not taking this shit from the pigs, what makes you think that we're going to be so lenient on you? Oh, because you black? Oh no. A good old fashioned ass whooping doesn't alleviate no damn body. Last time I checked, a good old fashioned ass whooping doesn't care about your race, color, creed, nationality. If you fucked up, you getting your ass dealt with. Period. It's like, but why is it that some of our folks don't keep that same energy as it correlates to some of our brothers and our sisters' actions and behaviors towards each other in their community? Like, why is that? And it left me, I thought about it, I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, some black folks ain't gonna like this shit. They're, look, they, again, I'm not saying that I don't appreciate what they're doing. But unless you were out there in the midst of it and you didn't try to come in between the two, because I noticed in the video, and I mean, maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me, but I swore up and down there was two sisters that walked by in the background. None of them intervened. And I have to say this, we have to learn how to protect each other. Ladies, don't think that it's just solely on us to protect you. No, you got to learn how to protect us too. You got to have our back. Some of our sisters, hey, some of our sisters stay strapped. Some of our sisters don't mind getting out there and scrapping with their man. And I respect that. Because you understand, oh, it's just the natural thing to do. It is. We have to learn how to have each other's back. And it was a goddamn shame that I watched that video and I saw two sisters walking and, I thought what appeared to be some melanated sisters walking past in the background. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, so y'all just walk by? Y'all. But I'm pretty goddamn sure if she came, if those same black females were out and they were being antagonized and the brother walked by, it would be an issue. You damn right it would be an issue. Because I'd be saying something even then. Like, why in the fuck you just gonna walk by and not try to de-escalate the situation, get between them, say, hey, let's just, if this is an issue, call the police. But nobody's putting their hands on anybody. We're not going to do that. But also, some of our folks gotta realize that when someone steps in between you and whoever this person is, the antagonist, sometimes you gotta learn how to shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Because they're stepping in. They don't have to, but they're stepping in not only to de-escalate the situation, but protect you. So that means you got to learn how to shut your fucking mouth and look at the person who's over there that actually has your back. Don't attack them. And I say that because it was a video that I came across on IG that brother Willie Live posted, and it was like two females, they were going at it, they were having words, and then it was like all of a sudden some dude drove into the picture and struck one of the sisters and then get out. But then it was like after he left, it was like before you know it, the situation continued. Another brother came, in between, trying to de-escalate the situation. And it was crazy because it was the boyfriend and the girlfriend that initially were out there arguing back and forth. And it was crazy because when another brother stepped in to kind of like try and separate and de-escalate the situation, the black female started attacking this stranger. And I'm thinking to myself, I was just like, whoa, why is she attacking him though? It's like, why? It's like, shut your mouth, sit your ass down, Because somebody else is stepping in. They're trying to protect both of y'all. But it was like all of a sudden, the boyfriend, he turned around, he pulled out a firearm on the guy that was trying to de-escalate the situation. A brother. And if I'm not mistaken, it was the story continued because it says shoot when the boyfriend pulled out a firearm and started shooting at the brother, said his sister, which was there, she pulled out a gun and started shooting at the guy too. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, that's some dumbass nigga shit. And the dude, his sister, and his wacky girlfriend, black folks need to be like marching and protesting in front of their house. Like, you just shot a man that looks just like you. He wasn't harming you, her, or your sister. He was trying to de-escalate the situation, which this is something that we should be doing. And y'all shot at him? Y'all shot at him. The man survived, but still, it's like, you shot at him? Nigga, you should do 25 to life for that shit. You should do 25 to life for that shit. Or better yet, you need to be shot in return. Period. The nigga should be shot, his sister needs to be shot, and his girlfriend need to be shot equally. Just so you can know exactly how that shit feels. Because there's consequences to that shit. I'm not just gonna sit up here and talk all day about what the little piggies doing to us. Because a lot of shit that they're doing is because we allow them to. We allow them to. Because you got a lot of Negroes who are scared. You got a lot of Negroes who do not possess a warrior spirit. You got a lot of dudes that they're so emotional and they just reckless and they go out and do shit and they don't even know how to cover their fucking tracks. Careless. I say it again, careless. But hey, subscribe, hit the like button, share the content, and most of all, leave your comments. Leave your comments below. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, man, it's when I say this whole it's messy. And I mean, this isn't new because this shit been going on for a while now. This shit has been going on for a very long time. It's like, damn, we living in the same neighborhood, And that shit hurts. That shit hurts. I personally, I can speak from that experience. My cousin, God rest her soul. My cousin was strangled, murdered, and her body was dumped in a trash bag and discarded in an open field. And they set her body on fire while she was pregnant. While she was pregnant with her third child. That was sad because my cousin had her own place and she lived she lived the next subdivision over from me. She was kidnapped, her and her 2 kids. 2 kids are still alive. She was kidnapped, and she was kidnapped by 3 men, 3 males, 3 black males. 2 of the males I knew. One of them I knew very, very personally. One of the guys I went to school, I actually attended school with that bastard. But they kidnapped her, strangled her, and was supposed to have disposed of her vehicle by burning it. But apparently the third suspect did not burn the car, because allegedly the kids were supposed to be in that car. But the third suspect let the kids walk down the road, down the sidewalk by themselves. Not even 8 years old. Let the kids walk and just dispose of the car. But he didn't. He actually left the car there. And before you knew it, they were able to get the fingerprints and trace it back to 2 idiots. Really 3. But 2 of the idiots, and one of the idiots I knew personally, because me and him used to go to, I'm 40 years old, so if you never heard of Feed a Kid, don't even worry about it. That's out of your range. But me and this dude, we used to go to Feed a Kid at the community center during the summer. I considered this dude like a good friend. And when I found out that he was involved in my cousin's murder, grandmother lives down the street from my parents. He has since gotten out. And you know what? He just doesn't know. He really doesn't know there's a connection. And I haven't said anything. But really deep down in my heart, if I had the opportunity, I'll make him disappear. I don't give a fuck about you being black. But what I do care about is doing what's right. Some people may not agree. It's like, but shoot. You have to be held accountable. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn what your ethnicity is. But in closing, again, keep that same energy. If you can go out here and march in front of, the killers who murdered, Ahmaud Arbery, and you can be out here in front of Jonathan Dickland house, look here, you need to keep that same energy and be in front of the rest of them Negroes' houses who sexually assault little girls, who run up in someone else's house and just start shooting every damn body for whatever retarded reason he's doing it. You need to be out there in front of their house. Keep that same energy is all I'm saying. Don't get mad. Just think about it. nothing said by peace. I'll catch y'all later, okay? Again, share the content, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave your comments below. All right? Peace and love.